Hey guys, what's going on? Sud5 here, and today bringing you guys another pack opening. I'm sorry for not uploading these past few days, just been having a lot of stuff going on, a lot of personal things. I've been busy with basketball as well, and so, yeah, I was just getting really hectic, so let's just get right into it. So I'm going to be buying a 76-77 Historic Sixers pack, and depending on who I get from here, which, if I mean, obviously Dr. J's in here, and then a bunch of other people I don't want, like Henry Bibby and Doug Collins, and, Daryl Dawkins, I guess, kind of, but depending on who I get from here or how quickly I get Dr. J, that'll kind of determine whether I complete the collection. And wow, speak of the devil, Dr. J. Wow, I'm really surprised that I just got him in the first pack. Jesus Christ, I really feel like that was that was just too quick for me. Like I like getting legends and everything, but the first pack, really? Alright, so what I think I'm going to do now, like I was explaining though, depending on how quickly I got Dr. J, and it'll fall for the same for Tim and Mitch Richmond for the Warriors, which I'll be going for next, but for the 76-77 Sixers packs, because I like George McGinnis. He's a good player and all, I like him a lot, but, the thing is with him that, I don't know, he's just not worth it to me. Like, if let's say I bought a bunch of packs, it took me a while to get Dr. J, and so I ended up getting, him later on. At that point, I would be like, well, because my collection's almost done. And same thing had happened with, not the Blazers packs. It happened with another one, the Bulls. There we go. So it was taking me a while to get Scotty and Jordan from there, and I was already close to finishing. I just needed, like, I think 2 or 3 more players after that, and so I thought, well, still need 2 or 3 more players, why not? Might as well finish it, get Horace Grant. He's a good power forward I can use whenever I need him. And so that's the kind of thing that I thought about with 76-77 76ers pack. I thought I was going to, maybe get Dr. J a little later, I was really hoping, and then be able to get into that position of, oh, now I can go for George McGinnis. And it's more of like a, I don't know what the word would be for it, like I guess a little motivation maybe, but for this, like I said, this also depending on how quickly I get Tim and Mitch Richmond. If I end up getting them really quickly, and really hoping to get it there again, but I got Tyrone Hill, so that's good, and I also got Sarunas Marchulionis in that last pack, but I'm really hoping that in here, it takes me a little bit, because Mullen would be a good player to have, but it's just not worth it trying to complete the collection, because, once I've got the players that I want, and if I've gotten them that quickly, it's like I don't feel like completing the rest of the collection for a guy that I may or may not use. Now, I would use George McGinnis because I need a backup power forward, because I have Terry Cummings right now, and then I have, on the bench, who do I have? I have Wilt, and, that's 3 centers. I've got Bill at the 4 starting, and I got Shaq at the 5 starting. And then I've got Wilt and Terry Cummings on the bench. And so, they're good players and all, but I need a power forward. And so I don't think I'm going to take away Wilt. I may take away a small forward that I have. Like I have Dr. J, which I'm definitely going to put in. And I just want to see here. Like you can see, I got Joe Bryant. There's Joe Bryant in there too. I mean, I don't have him, but there is Joe Bryant in there. But I mean, none of those guys are really worth that. And the world be free, not to me. But he's just not that good to me. So, oh wow, and we're already on the Warriors little section here, so I don't think the thing will scroll over until the jerseys. But yeah, so really hoping that oh, we get another Tyrone Hill. You gotta be kidding me. Oh man, but yeah, I'm just hoping that, I don't get him that quickly, and then I can hopefully complete the collection and get Mullen. So I may come back and try and get George McGinnis. I may do that, because George is a great player. I love playing with George McGinnis. I had him in 2K13. He was a great power forward, but, he's just not worth completing the collection for me now, because it's like nothing. It's like, well, I have nothing to look forward to on my way to completing the collection. It's kind of, that's what I'm kind of trying to get to is, if there's nothing for me to go. Now, if Dr. J, like I said, if I didn't get him right away, that would be what I'm looking forward to on the way to completing the collection. Like, there's something there. Well, and the Sonics was another one that sort of fell similar, which that's why I didn't even go for it. And Rod Higgins right there. All right, so getting another new card in the collection. But yeah, so if I, went for the Sonics, I got Gary Payton pretty quickly. It's like, what's worth on the road to trying to get Shawn Kemp? Like, on that path of getting Shawn Kemp, buying these packs and trying to complete the collection, what's there to be, got. And so, I mean, with me, even Gary Payton wasn't worth it. I'm not trying to hate on him. I love Gary Payton. He was one of my first legends that I had in 2K13. And, you know, he was a great player. Never had Sean Kemp until 2K14 Next Gen. But, you know, it wasn't really worth it to me. And, you know, of course, I didn't have the MyTeam points at the time. You know, the whole thing, just a lot of stuff like that. But Gary Payton is just, to me, I don't know. It wasn't worth it. And so, for that, you know, I was just like, well, forget it. I'm not even going to try Sonic Specs. So, we'll see where it goes. Like I said, though, the Warriors, you know, depending on where I go with them, if I get Tim Hardaway and Mitch Richmond quickly, which, I mean, doesn't look like it so far, but if I end up getting him in these next 2 packs, I still may complete the collection. From what it's looking like, I'll see how many cards I have left here when it comes up to it. So I have, alright, I got another Tyrone Hill, so I got 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 other players other than Tim and Mitch. I think, you know, because I want both of them, not just one. I mean, I guess I could do without Mitch, but if I end up getting Tim Hardaway, and that's only 4 players, I think at that point I may try and just complete the collection. So we'll see where that falls, but I definitely want Tim Hardaway. He's a great replacement for Terry Porter, who I have as my starting point guard now. He replaced Magic. Magic, he can spread the floor out a lot for me, you know, when I put him in. I don't do much with him except pass the ball a lot, obviously. Oh, Sarunas Marchulionis is a dupe. Again, some of my team points back there, but with Sarunas Marchulionis, with Magic Johnson, you know, he spreads the floor around a lot. And when I play with him, like I said, I don't do much except for pass, and I sometimes drive and try and score. But for me, he doesn't finish for some reason. I have finisher, though, and I think acrobat as well. But he just doesn't finish too well for me, and I don't know why. So that's why I put in Terry Porter. He can pass. He actually has a higher pass rating than Magic, I believe. Or no, he has 2 like attribute points less. Terry's like a 95, and Magic's a 97. But Terry Porter can shoot the ball well. Just the only problem that I've been having with Terry is his jump shot is such a bitch. So we'll see how it goes with Tim Hardaway. I want to use him. He'd be a great replacement. He's a good shooter. He's a good, you know, he's a good passer as well. Like I checked his ratings before this. I checked all the teams before this just to see which packs I should go for first. And I was already considering, like after looking at him, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Warriors because I want Tim and Mitch, and Mullen wouldn't be bad either. So, and depending, you know, on who's a collection, and whatnot, which I assumed was Mullen, which it is. And, you know, but when I looked at the other teams, I was like, none of them were worth it. But when I first got the 76ers pack, I was even thinking, you know, who should I go for here? Or, not who should I go for, like, if I should really do this or not, because all I want is Dr. J. And so I thought, you know what, why not, I'll do it. Because same thing happened with, the other 76ers packs. It was a shorter pack as well. But I only wanted Dr. J from that pack, and I ended up getting Moses in the process because it took me a little bit to get Dr. J. But, you know, like I said, you know, there's only like another player or two, and it was a short collection, so I'm like, you know what, I'll go for Dr. J, or I'll go for Moses, and, you know, he'll help me out, he helped me out a bit, getting a little tongue-tied, but, yeah, so, like I said, though, I do apologize for, like I said earlier, I do apologize for not uploading. It's just, like I said, I've been busy with basketball, a lot of stuff. There's been some stuff going on with my parents, and not between them, it's between me and my parents. That's been kind of like, it's just been a little crazy lately, and so, I do apologize. Like, it's just, I wasn't in the mood for uploading a video, really. You know, if I uploaded a video, it just would have been really, really bad, and I didn't want to do that to you guys, just watch, you know, have you guys watch some, you know, crappily made videos. So yeah, so I mean, that's why I kind of, you know, that's why I didn't make a video for these past few days, other than for the fact that I was busy as well. Like, I was even so busy I couldn't upload a locker code video because there was that one locker code for random My Player clothing, which, I mean, to be honest, you guys can go to another YouTuber if you would like and use that. Now, if you watch my video for the locker codes, and I, you know, thank you guys for that, but I'm sure you guys are subscribed to enough 2K YouTubers that there's at least one other person that does it. You know, Nick, the Bulls fan, you know, he started that. I'm sure you guys subscribe to him. If not, you guys definitely should be subscribed to him. You know, he's the one who started them, and he always does them. So, you know, you can go watch that, because all it is just look for what it, you know, the basic video of a freaking locker code is just Yeah, sorry about that. But the basic locker code video is, here's the code. It gets you this. Done. It's just that simple. And now other people may put some other stuff in there. They may show you what they get. They may, you know, like show them inputting the code, whatever. But for me, it's just even like I'll show a picture that I've made myself as like almost a template where I just need to change the code and change the picture and all that stuff. And, you know, that's about it. And so... yeah, so I mean, like I said though, I was really busy. I couldn't even upload a lock code video, which would have taken me at least a minute to, and maybe 5 to 10 minutes total just to edit together, render, all that crap. And yeah, so I really, like I said though, I do apologize. I've been busy and all this stuff, and so yeah, so I do apologize for that. I will be coming out with another video soon. Don't want to, and you know, I did want to do something about like the 700 sub giveaway. Not giveaway, sorry, disregard that. But the 700 sub Q&A that I wanted to do, because I thought it'd be interesting. You know, Nick the Bulls fan did one for I think 6 or 7K, and so I thought, you know, it'd be interesting for me to do one as well. And so I want to do one for 700 subs. And I mentioned the last locker code, but you know, locker codes, no one pays attention to those. They honestly just wait for the code to pop up and then they go right to it. And so I think what I'm gonna do, I'll make probably a separate video on that and title that, but. You know, because I want to know what people's questions are. Nick was the only one to respond on that. Like, you know, he asked me where I got my name from, which that may be a frequent question. But yeah, I will answer that, how I got my name. It's a little confusing on how I got my name of Net5, because my name's not Net. It's a Helix, but it's just weird. Like, why would you go with Ned? Like, where the hell did that come from? You know, where did Net5 come from? So, it's a short story. It's a stupid story, but it's a, you know, it's a good story for me because I like it. That's how I got my name, and you know, it had dealt with one of my friends. You know, how I got my name, and it was also kind of how I started my YouTube channel as well. You know, so we'll see how, or you guys will see how I got my name there and all that. And ooh, I like those alternate jerseys. They're the short sleeves. No, I don't like them too much. Not the Warriors anyway. The Suns are good. I like those. Those are pretty nice. And the Christmas jerseys, which I wonder if they're in here. But yeah, so looks like I am out of VC and MyTeam points. I think I'm gonna keep Dr. J though. The other one, I'm not gonna go ahead and sell him just yet. And I've got some other extra players, current players that I want to keep because I want to try and go for the Eastern Conference tournament and see how that is, because you actually face Diamond LeBron in the tournament if you play single player, which is really cool, and which also Snubby, you know, he showed a picture of that, so it's really interesting, really cool. But yeah, looking at Dr. J's stats, he overpowers the other one so much, and I can't wait to play with that Fro. Just see the Fro flying on the court. It's freaking awesome. That thing is huge. I played a little with him before just to practice with him, and then you see this guy, he's got a buzz cut. But yeah, look at that. His stats don't compare. You know, I think they're okay. They're pretty good comparisons, but it doesn't compare near to the 76-76ers, Dr. J. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed the pack opening. If you guys want to see more, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what pack you guys want to see me open next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.